you, Mr. Kern.
Thank you, Madam Chair. In light of testimony this morning, I think it makes sense to hear from the public sector, our government workers, to see what that option may look like. And with that, I would like to move to postpone this to the next following meeting.
Second.
It's been moved by Mr. Kern and seconded by Mr. Ilagan to postpone Resolution 3113 to the February 6th, I believe.
Madam Chair, before we move on with that, I wanted to make a comment because UPW did call me yesterday, and they had requested to also have this postponed because they wanted to talk to DM to find out, what the possibilities were to have maybe the county taking a...
Excuse me. We need to vote on the motion to postpone, and then we can have discussion.
But see, I didn't want to set a date yet because, like I'm saying, the UPW would have to go and meet with DEM to find out what they could do. So that's why.
Okay, Mr. Kern, would you like to?
I'll amend my motion to the call to postpone to the call of the chair.
Okay, thank you.
Point of order, please. This is the second time that Mr. Kern has taken the floor and immediately postponed something without allowing any discussion by this council. Really, I think it's terrible because not all of us may agree with that particular suggestion, but there are plenty of other questions on this resolution. I really think we should be allowed to have some discussion before we postpone these things. Thank you.
Well, I need to take a vote on the motion to postpone since it was moved and seconded. And then
a point of order. Perhaps Mr. Kern would be able to withdraw his motion to postpone until later in the discussion period.
Why don't we vote on, I don't care if the postponement gets voted down. If more people want to talk about it, then vote it down.
Yeah, so is there any more discussion on the motion to postpone?
Never. Okay.
Mr. Yoshimoto.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Is there anyone in Hilo or in the other sites from DEM? I don't see anyone, but...
I have a note that Dora Beck and Ivan Torigoy are in Hilo.
Okay.
Well,
I'm talking about postponement.
All right.
Yeah.
We're going to, after discussion on the motion to postpone, we'll take a vote.
Yeah. If they're there, I can withdraw that. That's fine.
Okay.
Oh, no. This is on the postponement. This pertains to the postponement.
Oh, okay, yeah.
If Ms. Beck, if you could please come forward. I'm just going to ask you if you have any concerns regarding the postponement.
Good afternoon, Madam Chair and members. My name is Dora Beck, Acting Director for DEM. The only concern I have is that the department has been working towards getting this on the schedule, and as I said, a month or two, if we can get a decision possibly by that time, probably it won't be that much of an impact.
Thank you, Director.
Is there Ms. Willie?
Okay. Yes, Dora, perhaps in the meantime or as part of when this is brought forward, you could also do a sort of mini presentation on the integrated waste plan or whatever it's called and how this proposal fits into that overall plan and how it fits into the other aspects of solid waste disposal and how it fits into making this...
Point of order. Does this relate to postponement?
Well, I think it does. I mean, maybe a narrow reading it doesn't, but just I would like, this was stated at the previous meeting that we need some sense of context and some sense of what happened in the past. A year ago when bids went out about this and then they were canceled. And
Thank you, Ms.
a lot of, so
we should stick to the
bigger picture
postponement
issue.
discussion.
Okay.
Mr. Kanuha.
I'll probably bring this up every single time we say this, the call of the chair. When we're going to bring up the bill to the call of the chair, I just have an issue with having that. And I understand what was said earlier about we don't really know when we can have the other groups come and talk about it and have all the meetings and everything that they're going to do. But I'd rather have a specific date, you know, instead of just the call of the chair. I'm more comfortable with a specific date. Thank you.
Madam Chair.
Mr. Yoshimoto.
So on that note, maybe then, rather than saying call of the chair, saying a date no later than such and such, so that way you know there's like a date where you're going to have something on the agenda. So you can do it earlier, but it gives you some flexibility without holding you to it, taking into consideration what Mr. Onishi said.
Madam Chair?
Mr. Onishi.
Thank you. Yeah, like I said, I just got a call yesterday from UPW.
Point of order. I'm sorry, Mr. Onishi. I apologize for this.
I'm going to just retract. I'll retract my motion. There's obviously more discussion that needs to be done.
Stop.
Okay, thank you. So the motion to postpone has been withdrawn. Is there any discussion on Resolution 3113?
Okay.
Go ahead, Mr. Onishi.
Back to so I got a call yesterday from UPW and they wanted to have discussion. In fact, they had asked me to postpone this so that they could go and contact DM. And, well, not really contact them, but I recommended them that they go and talk to the director of DM to find out what would be the possibilities of the county. Dara, did anyone from UPW contact you today or yesterday?
No one from UPW has contacted me as of today.
Okay. I guess someone will be contacting you to, I guess, schedule a meeting with you folks to find out what's the possibilities of county resources, you know, doing some of the work. And so I'll leave it at that. So I will, or, you know, after discussions, then I'll ask for a postponement, or I'll second Mr. Kern's postponement. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Willie?
Okay. Yeah, I'm a little bit lost in what question we're addressing right now. So
we're talking about the motion to approve.
So I don't get in trouble.
We're back to the main motion to approve Resolution 3113. The first motion to postpone it has been withdrawn.
Okay.
So now we're discussing the resolution.
Okay. I want to mention I passed out. This is organic.